I'm joined by my friend and colleague, Representative Clay Higgins from Louisiana.
Good to
have
be
you
with
here.
you, Gary.
Well, glad you're here, Clay. I want to talk to you about the border, and specifically the border wall. You and I both know, and I think most of the American people now know, that the border has become a disaster because we failed to complete the wall.
Yes, sir. Our southern border is 1,954 miles long. The challenge at our border has developed over the course of a couple of decades as the cartels became more organized, better funded from their drug sales and human trafficking into the United States, and their cooperative effort amongst the cartels. And they're incredibly well funded. So the entire southern border is threatened by the simple fact that over the course of the last 20 or 30 years, the Mexican side of our border has become controlled by cartels. 100% of the Mexican territory on our southern border is controlled by very well organized, heavily funded cartels. So it's going to be a threat until it's dealt with decisively. Boots on the ground know what they need. Mm-hmm. And the wall was the most requested security element. The wall is more than just a wall. It's a wall system. There's a great deal of technology embedded in the new structure, a system that allowed Border Patrol to detect an incoming illegal crossing, delay that attempted crossing, and to respond to that crossing in time to intercept it. So it was very successful. We completed about 450 miles of new wall system.
A little over half.
Had hundreds, yeah. Well, yeah, because we don't need 1,954 miles of wall system. There are parts of the border where you have a 200-foot cliff, so God put a 200-foot wall there. We don't need a wall system there, but we need it where we need it, and that's in response to actual requests and needs from law enforcement professionals that are tasked with securing the border.
Well, one of the things I want to point out to the people seeing this is that you're former law enforcement, so you're speaking from experience and understanding of what the needs are for our Border Patrol in particular, but in the context of our ability to secure our border. And you've highlighted, I think, the main thing that people need to understand. Just in the first 6 months of this year, and you know this, Clay, because you've been there multiple times, our Border Patrol has interdicted enough fentanyl to kill 1.6 billion people.
Border security is national security when you're dealing with the kind of threat we have with the cartels in Mexico.
The point I want to make is that we've also picked up people who are known terrorists or who've been involved with terrorist organizations. The exact number is classified. I mean, it only took 19 to carry out 9/11. My number is 0 when you talk about suspected or known terrorists. You've introduced a bill into Congress to deal with this. I'd like for you to talk a little bit about that.
The Finish the Wall Act that I introduced has 79 co-sponsors. It mandates the completion of those sections of the wall that the construction was abandoned. President Biden's first day in office, he signed executive orders stopping construction of the wall. My bill mandates that the president honor our existing contracts, spend the appropriated funds that were directed for completion of these hundreds and hundreds of miles of wall system, and mandates that the Department of Homeland Security Secretary report to Congress exactly how he's going to implement continuing the construction of the wall.
You've done great work on this, Clay, and I really appreciate you coming on and talking about it.
Thank you, Gary. God bless you.